Hello, today we'll be showing you how to fit up a 3rd gen 4Runner or 1st gen Tacoma front bumper from the Weld It Yourself kit. So first, start with your mid piece and your 2 wing pieces. It helps if you have a table that you can clamp the pieces down to using a C-clamp or any other kind of clamp. If you don't have a table, that's alright, you can make it work. It may be a little bit more difficult, but if you do, start by clamping the top surface of the bumper down and make sure all your seams line up. So you'll notice that the top seams don't quite line up. They're not going to be perfect, but you can make the metal go into place. So we'll start by tapping these first. Check to make sure they're flush. If you need to, I can feel a little bit of a difference here. I'm going to lift this piece up slightly. Okay, next. Push this piece forward so that these 2 seams line up. And then there's a little bit right here. I'm just going to push it in just a hair. So you just work the seam as you go along, make it as flush as possible. Next, got the corner pieces. So for these pieces, it helps to have some vice grips or another little clamp. Caps will come already tacked on, so you won't need to worry about fitting those up. Just make sure you weld this corner and that corner if you want to. We would recommend it. Next are going to be your light bracket pieces. So as you notice in the bumper, there are these lines. These will tell you where to put the brackets. These 2 are for the light bar. go right on that line. Just make sure you get them perpendicular to this line. I usually like to start by tacking the top of the bracket. That way, if it's crooked, you can still move it that way or that way. Looks like it needs to go this way a little bit, so we're gonna give it a little twist. Tack the bottom of the bracket, and then check to make sure it's square to both sides. Sometimes you may need to give it a little tap this way or that way. Same thing for the other side. For the light pump brackets, same concept. Tack one side, check if it's level. Then you may need to give it a tap up or down. And then last, be the mounting brackets. Alright, so you'll notice these brackets have slotted holes, so you're going to match them up with these brackets on the truck right here. And you want to check the height of your grill. My grill's falling out. But typically it will be, and my bracket's a little messed up, but on this one, so that should be right about in the center. I'm gonna bolt these on. I'm just gonna do one for now, just for the sake of things, but I would recommend putting both of these in so that doesn't tilt back and forth as you're doing this. And if you go to put the bumper on top of these and it looks like it's sitting too high, you can pull it off. If you want a little bit bigger of a gap, drop it down. You just adjust it to about where you want it to be. Right, then we're going to set the bumper on top of these. Looks like the gap's a little bit high. So I may want to raise that up a little bit, but it's not super important at this step. You're basically just getting the spacing for the brackets. So once you have those bolted on there, tack the bumper to the brackets, pull it off, weld them up, and then when you go to do the final install on the car, you can get the adjustment where you need to be. So we recommend welding the inside first. Weld all the inside seams, and then come back, grind it out, grind out the outside, and then weld those up too, so it's full penetration. And then if you want to, you can grind all the welds smooth. That's what we do, or you could leave them if you don't want to do that. That's about it.